Well, it's been quite a struggle at times, but Brad has finally found somewhere safe in this mad world, and he's starting to live a comfortable life again. But there is one thing he's really missing. Yes, indeed, Brad has come a long way in these last few weeks. He's got crops, he can fish, he's got cigarettes, but there is one thing that he's sorely missed. Now, at times, he's not really had the opportunity to think about it, the constant battle just to survive, but now things are a little bit more comfortable. He's missing his beer, his wine, his alcohol. So, first things first, we're going to be checking out the traps that are down here. Hopefully, Brad has caught something for breakfast, but then he's heading to the southern tip of Ekron, and there's a bar there. He wants to stock up and have a few beers. Yeah, well, Brad has finally found the traps and not one thing caught. That is disappointing. That's just like the fishing. Things are a little bit of a struggle. Things are a little bit of a slow start. They've still all got bait, but I guess well, that one's not got any bait, I think. Well, there's three of them have still got bait. Well, I guess Brad is just eating cold canned food for this morning. Well, Brad had thought he'd kind of put these days behind himself. I thought with the opportunity to fish and with the trapping, he'd be eating fresh meat. But, as I said, it's a bit of a slow start. We're back to cold canned potato. Okay, well, it is time for Brad to head out. We're going straight to the southern end of Ekron. That is where a lot of the hordes will still be, so that Brad could have quite a fight on his hand, but he's got an absolutely unquenchable thirst, it seems. There's only one thing that can quench it, and that's alcohol. Okay, so still a few blocks away, but we don't want to drive right up to the front of the bar. Brad's expecting there to be a lot, and I mean a lot, of zombies out there. So we're going to go slowly, although we're not that slow with this machete, I must say. That is the long blade leveled up as well. Hey, this machete, it's awesome. It's awesome. Brad is going to cut a massive swathe through these zombies on the southern end of town in no time at all. Well, Brad just can't believe this. I was expecting this place to be absolutely swarming with zombies. Last time Brad drove up here, it was barely a week ago, and there were big groups. They must have all migrated in that direction. Where are they all? Wow, this was not what Brad was expecting. Okay, well, a perimeter check has revealed this small group of zombies, so let's continue with the old clear up there. We can quite easily move north, further into town. Let's just make sure there's nothing around that corner. So they were risking a bit of a zombie death screen. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, it's like... Wow, that was a hell of a death rattle. It is like Brad knew there. So, let's get into the bar quickly. And let's grab, well, I hope there's some beer, at least. Okay, Brad needs to make this quick. Don't know how many zombies are going to come into the area. We've got chips, we've got bourbon, we've got wine. Let's hope we can find a few more bits. Oh yes! Look at this. Risking it all for some alcohol. Brad is going to have a party tonight. Brad is going to have one hell of a party tonight. If the zombies have come in, Brad needs to get out of here. Ooh, that is awesome as well. Let's go at the front. Oh no! Oh, don't panic, Brad. Oh my god, I'm pressing totally the wrong button here. Oh my god. I did not expect that zombie to open that door. Jesus. Totally got stuck there. Let's get out of here. Oh my god, that was so bad. Okay, well, in come the zombies. I kind of want to feel like Brad should try and stand his ground and take them out as they come. There were some residential areas just to the east, 3 or 4 houses. It'd be nice to get in those as well and loot them. So we can clear this area, all the better. We're still looking for that Carpentry Volume 3 book. Well, you know what? This is the edge of town. This is the edge of town. And where the hell are the zombies? Where the hell are the zombies? Well, I think we can safely declare the small town of Ekron. It's Brad's town. It's back in the land of the living, the hands of the living. While the going is good, Brad's going to get into these 3 or 4 houses, see if we can find a few bits of food as we're struggling to get those survival skills going. Also that Carpentry Volume 3. Okay, well maybe that death scream was just not very loud, doesn't seem to have drawn much attention at all. We've got a group of zombies just here that didn't react at all. And of course we've got 2 or 3 zombies in the house. And we've got a few zombies just here as well. Let's take it slow, let's not get careless. Make sure that it's safe. Wow, where are these zombies coming from? Okay, it's 2 more down. 2 more to go. Absolutely awesome. This machete, it's incredible. Okay, well, Brad just can't see where the other zombies, at least one. Can't see where it is. You have to be really careful here as he does a twirl as he goes through the door. Right, well, I think they're definitely there, don't you? Wow. That is a hell of a death jump. Let's just shut that door so Brad isn't crept up on. Okay, this is the other zombie. Okay, that was pretty emphatic. Let's hope we can find some food. Brad is really hungry. Well, it's better than nothing. Let's just have this canned corn straight away. Anything else? Nothing else. Okay, well let's chow down and let's move on to the next door neighbours. Okay, well Brad is at the neighbours and there is definitely at least 1 zombie inside, but again we want to just do a little bit of a perimeter check, make sure there are no nasty surprises hanging out in the backyard. Okay, well, the backyard is clear. I think it's just the 1 zombie. Again, I just can't see them. It looks like they're on that door. Can't tell what side though, so Brad needs to be really wary. Okay. Oh. Wow. That was unexpected. Are we going to find anything in the kitchen? Wow, that is rough. Not one little bit of food. Carpentry Volume 3? No, but let's take that. Let's take that, why not? Alright, well there's a couple more houses in the row. Let's clear them out. Okay, just a couple of zombies out in the backyard. I've got to say, this house is tiny. And you've got this absolutely massive, featureless backyard. Doesn't make much sense. This is actually the last house. There's only 3 houses. There's still 3 or 4 houses to search through on the main road. We'll do that as we make our way back to the military truck. Okay, be ready for any zombies. Ah, now that is what Brad needs. 4 cans of food. I'm going to eat the beans straight away because I think that's the most filling. We'll take the rest of these and then we'll head on back into town. Okay, Brad is just going to check the Laundro Max. A new name for vending machines. Ooh, that is useful. We'll take the garbage bag. Going to be building some more rain collector barrels. Hopefully get some plumbing in back at base. So we've got 3 or 4 homes on this main road, and then the doctor's surgery. Hopefully we can find some chill pills and some useful gear in there. Okay, we're just around the back of the house. There's just 1 zombie down the door. The front door is open, which does suggest that Brad has already been in this house. But let's just give it a quick... Oof. Where did you come from, dude? Always another zombie. Ooh, okay. So clearly Brad has not been in here. Let's Actually, we need to slow down on food. Brad is at 75 kilograms and there's still 2 arrows pointing up. So, does need to slow down. Let's take a saucepan. It might give us different options for cooking. Okay, so again, Brad is just doing that perimeter check. I got a feeling that this is the house that Brad's been in. There is one house he did jump in. Maybe not. Maybe not. More food. We'll take it. We'll look for that carpentry. Nope. I think we got those. Still on that search for that carpentry volume 3. It'd be nice to find that and get it read before Brad starts building walls and barricades and all that sort of thing. That is nice. Let's grab those. Okay, we've got 2 more houses to search. Well, 1 more house and the doctor's surgery, I think. And then I think we can say it's been a productive day. Wow, and it just got a little bit better. Box of shotgun shells. We're going to take that. Still intrigued as to how that works. Just 1 shell it takes. We're going to avoid going over the glass. It's still got a hole in the left chute, I think it is. Ooh, that is nice. Really good. This is turning to be a really good day. Okay, you know what? Before Brad checks out those last 2 homes, it's almost too quiet, isn't it? Almost too quiet. We're just going to look through the bookshelves again and make sure that Brad didn't miss Carpentry Volume 3. Yep, no Carpentry Volume 3. That's unlucky. That's a shame. It's going to be one of those things that just takes forever to find, isn't it? Okay, the final house on the high street. Brad needs to be careful here. Those negative moodles are definitely stacking up. Let's loot it and get the hell out of here. Okay, well, absolutely no food. Wow. Some more. Wow. Another gun. We'll leave the shotgun. We'll definitely take the shells. Brad must have over a dozen full boxes of shotgun shells. They're really going to come in useful. Just the doctor's surgery to go. I think Brad might get the torch equipped here. Again, Brad is just taking it slowly, taking it carefully, making sure there's no nasty surprises just around the corner. Nothing out back, it's quiet. Wow, we've got more guns and ammo. Wow, what is that? That looks useful. Let's grab it. Another box of rounds. Yeah, just the 1 can of food, but it's more food. We've walked away with a fair bit today. A bit of everything, just that 1 book. Let's see if we can find the interview rooms, for what you want to call them. Clinicians' rooms. Find some meds. Okay, here we go. What are we going to find here? Well, that makes sense. First aid, although it's a bit worrying that the doctor needs some books about first aid, though. Is he not qualified? There's 2 more rooms. Ooh, now this could be promising. Close that door. I don't want Brad to be snuck upon. But it's something. Anything else? Okay, we'll take those. Not the load that Brad was expecting. Now, if Brad ever gets to that point where he feels like getting some sort of medical area back at base, this is where he's going to get all his gear. Exactly what he needs there. But it is 12:30 in the morning. Brad is tired. It is really dark. Let's head back to base and get some sleep. Okay, it's the start of another day in the zombie apocalypse. It is June 8th, and Brad is going to have an interesting day today. He is going to have a super lazy day. That's right. He's going to sit around and he's going to get drunk while he reads some really boring books about fishing, trapping, and farming. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. First things first, though, he's going to run out and check the traps, and I think he's going to do a little bit of fishing. Okay, well, another morning of catching absolutely nothing, and they've also lost all their bait as well. So it seems like the rabbits in the local area they're pretty smart. We're going to have to try and remember to rebait those with some carrot towards the end of the day. Let's see if Brad can have some better luck with fishing. Okay, we're back at the lake, so the luck needs to start with the trap, really. Hopefully we can find... Ooh, now that is good. 6 bait fish. Come on, we got to catch a couple of fish with that, right? Okay, casting off. It's going to be a chill morning. Just hope we can catch a few bits of fish, because this is the food that Brad wants to enjoy with his beer. Okay, well, it appears Brad is a bit shit when it comes to fishing as well. 2 lots of shoes, 2 lots of socks. I think that's enough for today. I guess he's going to be eating canned sardines. It looks like he's got a lot to learn when it comes to fishing and trapping and just surviving and living off the land. So with that in mind, let's grab a few beers and let's do some reading. Okay, well, Brad's got all of the alcohol, found the bag straight away. Now he's still got an ounce of civility in him. He's only going to put the white wine and the beer in the fridge, the red wine, the bourbon, that's going on the side. What do we want? I think Brad is going to have a bottle of red, maybe 2. Okay, well, Brad is settled in for the afternoon. He's got a really exciting book all about fishing. He's got his 2 bottles of red wine. He's got his packet of chips. Let's chill. Well, it seems that book of fishing was a little bit more of a stimulating read than Brad was expecting. He's no longer depressed. I'm sure the red wine has had a contributory factor. Now, it might be midnight. It might be dark. It might be raining. Brad fancies a dip in the lake. There's going to be a little bit of skinny dipping. He needs to get clean. Nothing at all to do with the wine, that decision. Nothing at all to do with that. Okay, well, Brad is nice and fresh and clean. It's just really nice. It's really chill. The quiet, persistent sound of the rain. No zombie gurgles. Brad is nice and clean. Now, it is late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. He's tired. It's dark. But there is one more thing he really wants to do before he gets to sleep. Let's bait those traps. So let's grab a couple of cans of carrots. And then, let's go blunder around the forest in the dark. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, well, you know what? Brad actually needs to make this really, really quick. There is a slim chance that this could turn into an anomalous storm, and it's a good couple of minutes. Man, that made me jump. Before we could get back inside safely. There's just always so many risks. Okay, well, for once, Brad found the trap straight away. Let's make this quick and get back inside. Now, this rain, for the moment, whilst it's harmless, is really, really welcome. That's going to fill up the rain collector barrels. Oh, it stopped. And it's going to water the crops as well. Those cabbages are starting to look good already. Let's get back to the safety of inside and let's get to sleep. Okay, well, there was another anomalous storm last night. They kind of seemed to have gone into a fixed pattern in this last week. Every 2 or 3 days, they start at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and they last for about 3 hours. Now, Brad's not been recording them because he wasn't sure that they were proper anomalous storms because there was no rain. But it looks like if we look outside, we can see puddles, so there's clearly evidence of rain. So let's make a note of that in the notebook. See if there's any sort of pattern with these anomalous storms. Okay, that is the first one noted. June 9th, approximately 3 a.m. till 6 a.m. And it's gonna be a challenge to remember to record those. But so it's going to be interesting to see if there is any sort of pattern. Now, do we want to do it? I think we do. Let's return back to the fishing. See if Brad, for once, can catch his breakfast. Okay, so come on. Brad's luck has got to change right now. We checked the traps last night when Brad had his little dip in the lake. So we got 4 little bait fish. I don't really want to do any more than that. Brad is ready to collect some more socks. Let's do this. We got the little bait fish. You would have thought that would be the ideal bait. Okay, well, Brad has been at it all day and he's clearly not learned anything at all from reading that fishing book. Is he fishing too late in the day? Is that why he's not hooking any fish? Does he need to be doing it earlier in the day? But that's another 4 bait fish lost and just nothing but shoes and socks. But Brad did totally forget about the traps. He's ready for more disappointment. But let's go and check those out. Okay, wow. He was ready for more disappointment. That's exactly what he's got. That's 3 nights now and not a single animal caught. They've still all got their bait. Is it just... that was lost bait. I've actually run out of carrots now. Is it just that type of trap? Is that it? Are they not far enough away? I mean, I think they're over 100 tiles away, so they should be worked. Do they need to be in denser forest? We'll leave it 1 more night as they're still baited, and maybe Brad's luck will change. Okay, so Brad's back at base. We'll turn off the generator. Probably didn't really need to leave it on all night. There's not really anything in the fridge. Now, he's been putting it off for absolutely ages, but it is time. It's time to unload this truck. I mean, there's a crazy amount of gear in here. It's almost full. We're gonna have to start with the storage. It's a lot of hard work. It's going to be very physical, very time consuming, but it's a job that's got to be done. Okay, so Brad's actually going to start by putting this metal locker here in the kitchen, and that's going to house all of his medical supplies. Okay, well, Brad's had 2 cans of food, and he's still hungry, still peckish, so we're going to have to make something a little bit more hearty. We've had some rain. Cooking pot is full. We got lentils, kidney beans, that sort of thing. We've got some canned vegetables as well, so we're gonna have to make some sort of soup or stew. He started to lose weight again as well. Let's go for tomato and potato. I think we can add those. Let's get cooking. Okay, well, there we go. We've got kidney beans, lentils, tomatoes and potatoes. It's a hearty meal, right? That sounds pretty good. But Brad is not thrilled at the prospect. Unhappiness plus 15. But it is what it is. But let's get this cooked up and hope that that will get Brad putting on weight again. Look at that. Hunger 91. Let's just have half of that right now, as Brad is still unbelievably peckish. Okay, let's put that down and let's continue unloading the truck. Okay, well, Brad is just unloading his bags and he can kind of hear a zombie somewhere. I think they're out the front. Now, the thing is, when they can open doors, you just never know where they're going to appear. We've still got several bags to unload and we've still got all of the storage to unload. But again, it's just constant interruptions. Ooh, we got a couple. Okay, let's go around the side. We don't want to bring them inside and get blood over all those walls, right? Okay, so I guess they're attracted by the sound of that generator. But again, that's not a bad thing. It draws them here to this specific point where it's clear and open, and it reduces the likelihood of Brad stumbling into them whilst he's fishing or while he's sort of stumbling through trees. But it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that they're coming up in response to that generator. There's still several bags to bring through and all the storage, and it's starting to get dark. This is taking forever. Okay, well, it has taken all afternoon. It's now early morning the next day. That is all the bags unloaded. Now you can see 5 bags there, another 5 there, another 3 here. 13 bags full of nothing but guns and ammo and miscellaneous weapons and blunt instruments. Crazy. We look at all that. Insane. Now Brad was hoping that he might actually find some military boots, and yes, the light is on, all the modern home comforts, but no military boots. I do have quite a collection of spare clothing, and it's time, I think, for Brad to get full on military. He's got the military coat on. Let's get some of the pants on. Military green camo pants. So the same protection as jeans. They just look a lot cooler, don't they? Basically. Should have removed all of the clothing from that one there, but let's get the bulletproof vest in place of that police one. There we go. Now he looks like a proper survivor. That is awesome. It's getting really late. Brad is really tired. We're going to have to leave the storage for next time, I think. That is going to have to be it for today. Brad again has got a lot done. Slow start with that trapping, that fishing. I mean, it's pretty abysmal actually. But he's still got a lot of food. He's still surviving. He's still doing well. Now that he can see what a massive amount of guns and ammo he's got, it's time to get equipped. It's time to head back east to the FEMA camp, and it's time to go back to war with the zombies. But that is going to be an adventure for another time. I really hope you guys are enjoying. Let me know what you would like to see in the base, in Brad's base. But for now, that is going to have to be all. Peace.